Bill Gates is a union buster. Bill Gates is a union buster. Bill Gates is a union buster. Bill Gates.
Of the AFT's Innovation Fund. Excuse me, I'm on the wrong piece. Oh, no. The work of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I thought you guys were leaving. That this august body is totally and completely committed to improve public education, to save it as an after the convention ratified one of the most important resolutions we have ever passed, a resolution that establishes the AFT as a major player in the effort to overhaul teacher evaluations so that they focus on student learning and support good teaching. It is my honor and delight, and I hope you will all give Bill Gates a famous AFT welcome.
Well, welcome to Seattle. Thank you, Randy, for inviting me to speak. I also want to thank you and the EFT members for supporting historic reforms in public education. You all have surprised a lot of people recently by launching reforms along with a great list of some unexpected partners. Critics who've long complained that teachers' unions don't care about student outcomes have been forced to reconsider these efforts. Our high school scores in math and reading are flat. Our graduation rates have plunged from second in the world to 16th. And our 15-year-olds now rank behind 22 countries in science and behind 31 countries in math. There is no denying it. These are not good results in student achievement. A growing number of schools, including charter schools, that smash old prejudices about what low-income and minority students can achieve. They give us models to study, to understand, and to spread. They all include fair and reliable measures of teacher effectiveness that are tied to gains in student achievement. Public schools have never had this before. I tried to teach science to 2 of my kids at the same time. I couldn't do it, so I taught them 1 at a time. I guess that's the ultimate in class size reduction. I could make that change because they were my own children, and I was simply trying to supplement their regular learning. I enjoyed it. My students did their homework, they didn't disrupt class, parent-teacher contact was high. In other words, conditions were optimal, and still, it was hard. And he told me I had to teach 30 students. I don't know how I do it. I have watched great teachers keep 30 students riveted for an hour, and that takes dazzling skill. What amazes me about most great teachers is that in most cases, nobody taught them how to be great. They figured it out on their own. It takes a spark of genius. Special focus on classes that showed big student gains and try to map backwards to identify what were those very effective teaching practices. By partnering with school districts in key states, you bolstered the state's applications for additional federal money coming from the Race to the Top program. Another union is doing what you are to make this happen. Sometimes the most difficult act of leadership is not fighting the enemy, it's telling your friends it's time to change. Of all the factors that affect our future, schools are the most important. And of all the work that goes on in schools, teaching matters most. Thank you.